No, no, no,
Listen.
no, seriously, 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 seriously,
Yeah,
because
that could be true. No, no, no. Let's rock with it.
you
Let's
are
rock with it.
speaking,
That could be
but
true.
hold on,
That could be true.
you
Okay,
are
let's rock
speaking,
with it.
you are speaking to a Christian man.
Mm-hmm.
I, you are speaking to a Christian man. So if I'm just looking, I've been out there, only been out there to a certain extent.
Uh-huh.
I preach low body counts. I tell men to keep it under control. Like, if God told me that that's my wife through a picture, and it took me 3 months to even, I'm not a shy guy. I
Mm-hmm.
may not be the best looking guy, but I'm damn sure not shy.
None of that
If
matters.
it
You
took me,
get good dudes with
but
confidence that's
listen,
winning as winners. Go ahead.
but if it took me 3 months to even build up the confidence to even send her a text message to ask her to go out with me on one day,
Ben, you're not that guy.
do that sound like simping, or do that sound like a work of something else? If it
No,
sounds like
that
simping,
sound
cool.
like
I'm just
simping.
asking you to keep it
It
real.
sound like simping to
Okay,
me.
that's
You
fine. That's fine.
think about it. You supposed to be that guy. In the beginning of this call, you expressed to me how you know it's easy for you to finesse women and all of this other type of stuff if you wanted to. But now you telling me that you had to build up the confidence to even send her a text message for 3 months.
For her, yes, for her,
She just a
her.
woman.
She was my woman. She my woman.
Listen,
She
I love
my
my
rib.
wife. I love. Listen,
Okay,
don't
understood.
do that, Shannon. Don't do that. Now
What?
you
What
looking
did I
bad.
do?
You looking bad out here in these streets.
But what did I just do?
Listen,
I didn't hear what I just did. I'm
I
being serious.
absolutely love my wife. I take care of her. She's phenomenal in every way. She's a great mother. But my wife
Understood.
understands that I'm the prize, bro. I'm the prize.
Mhm.
It's gonna be hard to get another me. And this is no diss to her or any other woman. I can get another you tomorrow.
But quick
More
question.
more
I'm sorry for
importantly,
what.
more importantly, I don't necessarily need another you in order for me to continue to do what I'm gonna do. And you gotta operate with that level of confidence because they can see you coming, bro. They can see it a mile away. You probably told her at some point in the dating process that it took you 3 months to even be able to send her a text message. You told her that, didn't you?
After I married her.
I know you did. No, but you
After,
told
yeah.
her. You told her.
No, I said after I married. That's what I
No,
meant.
you
After I
told her
married her, I
before you
told.
married her.
No, I didn't. After I married her, I told her. It took me 3 months to even get with you. I would to even send you a text message. But I'm admitting to you that I told her. But first, but one thing, because whatever I did to offend you, I don't know what I did. I
You ain't
apologize.
offending
You
me.
said you
We just
love me,
kicking it.
but what did I say though? 'Cause I
What do you
don't know
mean
what I
offending me?
said. No, you was like, don't do that, Shannon. I was like, what did I do? Because I really don't know what I
No, I'm
did. Because
saying that you by saying that. Oh no, well, this is
she my.
my woman. Like that it just don't go over well
Oh,
on the
okay,
internet.
okay. Uh,
No, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't offending me. I'm cool.
yeah, I was about to say because that is my rib though. She is my rib. I don't mind
Oh,
saying
Shannon.
stuff like that. If y'all can't say that about your wife, then that's fine. I understand. So you don't think I'm the prize? So you think I can't consider my woman the prize while she considers me the prize because she does consider me the prize, but she's still mine. I don't understand why men can't speak like this about their woman
You can
without
speak
being
however
called
you
soft
want to.
simp.
You can speak however you want to speak.
That's wild to me, man. That's why I said I wanted to have a conversation. But anyway, I ain't gonna waste your time because I know it's your
You ain't wasting
panel.
my
But
time.
I
I
love.
made time for you today, my friend.
Okay. Well, like again, I was never calling out the good black man, and my message could have been way better. I know people probably gonna make fun of me. That's fine. It's cool. It is what it is. But I was only calling out those self-hating black men. Like you gotta understand that the passport bros. You probably know something about the passport bros. The
Hmm.
black passport bros. When
I
you
know
say
about
that
them. I
these
talk to them
women,
all the time.
these when they get on behind these cameras and say these women over here are just so much better than you, why you couldn't just get your other? Be happy.
Why you
I
can't?
don't.
Why
In
you
black
can't do what?
Why you couldn't just get your other or the woman over there and be happy instead of bringing the smoke back to them? Now I know, looking at studying, there has been some black women divestors who are saying Chad is so much better than the black men over here. I'm just trying to get to like some kind of,
So how come you
when are
don't
we
tell the
gonna come
women
together?
that? Because I can answer you why the guys do it, but how come you don't say that to the women?
I did not know it was going. I told you what was being fed to me was something by men.
Well, no, you just said that you know that it's women that do it with the whole Chad
I know.
situation.
I said I know now doing some studying that I see that okay, it was smoke coming from both sides, but I did not see it from the women. I promise I wasn't searching this for my For You page or nothing. All they was feeding to me was me. Look up Stacey Prince. The dude said black women are a group of women who were designed not for autonomy. Then he tried to
He
backpedal.
said what?
He just said he said black women are a group of women who were designed not for autonomy. Autonomy is saying black women cannot govern themselves. But he tried to backpedal and say that they should never be alone. I'm calling out
No
stupid people
woman
that
can
say that.
govern no woman can truly govern herself.
Throughout their daily lives, they can't go to work and operate, go home. These independent women that pay their bills, so they not governing themselves right there.
No, that's
I
just being
understand if you
that's
talking about
being an
having a
adult.
man, they can't govern themselves in their daily lives. I understand what you're
No, they
saying about
don't
bringing a
because they
man.
they're governing themselves based off of the parameters in the way that we've established society for them to be able to operate. We built this for them. Men built this world. We built all of the modern conveniences that allow for them to be able to operate in the way that they operate, right? So if you're
Mhm.
operating based off of the construct that I built for you, I'm still governing you, right? If you took everything away tomorrow and you just had men and you had women and you had no modern conveniences whatsoever, they would shut the up and get up under your covering because they know that they couldn't survive on their own. And what
Mhm.
we've done is we've made the world convenient for them to be able to operate, but it doesn't mean that they can govern themselves. It just means that they're doing the thing that they're supposed to do as an adult. They don't get credit for that. That's like me taking care of my kid. I don't get credit for that. I brought them into this
Mhm.
world, right? But they can't truly govern themselves, which is why women often at times are looking for initially provision and protection when they're trying to find a man. The first thing that they
Okay,
look for is not love. They're not looking for any of that. They're looking for provision and protection.
looking for financial security and protection. I get it.
Correct.
Do you understand the type of rhetoric? I mean, not rhetoric. Do you understand the messaging and the way that it comes out the mouth? How
Doesn't
you
matter. The truth is
saying
the
how
truth.
you may have meant. Why he didn't say women aren't
Why
meant
he
to
got to
govern
say
themselves? He
anything?
said specific.
I say a lot of different things, and I don't be giving. I
Can a
don't
can
care.
a can a black man govern himself, or
Absolutely, he
does
does
God
already.
govern him?
He already does.
Do black men govern themselves, or do God govern man?
Black men govern themselves.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. I'm trying to learn. I did not know all this back and forth between each people was going on. I didn't want this.
You jumped in the mire.
I jumped into it, and I'm ready to stand 10 toes down on it. So I had a conversation with an intelligent black man. I'm gonna look into these statistics. I'm gonna be more humble. Cool. But if I keep saying I did have men on my panel come in and say his own daughters were Jezebels. You wouldn't say that about your own daughter. 9 of
I
them.
don't know the context of the conversation, so it's difficult for me to speak on it.
Yeah. So the type of men that I'm having to speak on that come on my panels, they really come from a place of hatred. They be saying black
It's
women
not
are the
hatred.
worst group of men.
It's not
When you
hatred.
say black women are the worst group of women that you could ever have, but you have black skin now, however you feel about it,
Hmm?
you still a black man that came from a black woman. For you to say these are the worst group of women, like
It's
you
a
have
fact.
dated
It's
all
a
the black
fact.
women.
It's a fact.
How are these men find? Where are y'all finding these strong, independent women? Y'all can't find a submissive, friendly, whatever Kevin Samuels was talking
Just
about woman.
just because my circumstance is what it is doesn't mean that I can't acknowledge the overwhelming majority of what men are experiencing. Black women have been more hurtful, harmful, and regressive to black men than any white man.
Now, if we talk about how we was beating our wives back in the days, are we gonna
That's
just say that
that
was a small
that was
percentage?
do you know what do you know why guys was able to discipline their wives?
Please, and beating your wife is disciplining your wife.
No, you saying beaten. It's listen, disciplining your wife was because she was considered your property. Okay? You were responsible for her. And so that was a thing. That was basically you taking control because you then became responsible in the same way that you discipline your children. Obviously, it's a different context, and
Uh-huh.
we not validating the dude getting drunk and coming in and putting paws on his chick. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that if a woman got out of line, a man's ability to be able to deal with whom it is that he's responsible for as he seemed fit was a thing. That's just the way it was back then.
But you admitted that you're not
I'm not
justifying how
justifying a
they was
dude
doing.
getting. I'm not justifying a dude getting drunk and beating the out of his kids just because. Like, no, I don't think that people should just be beating on people in general. But I don't. I also believe that kids should be disciplined.
You-
I
like
absolutely
so the
listen,
woman.
listen. I absolutely and kids specifically, I absolutely believe in a good belt.
No, I'm not talking about the kid. I'm saying because like the context, I may have misunderstood it. It seemed like you was comparing the wife to children, like because I was specifically speaking about the wife getting a belt whooping or behind, slap, beat up, whatever, discipline, however you want to call it. But yeah, man. So look, listen. Like I said, I'm gonna let you get back to the panel. I appreciate you for bringing me on. I'm glad we had a
You are more
conversation.
than welcome to come on my show anytime you want to, Shannon.